Good morning. It's Thursday, April 18th. And, I think we should look at John the Baptist a little bit sometimes because he played a very important role in the coming of Christ. Um, but he also kind of got kicked off to the side, and in fact, he was beheaded and killed in the end. And so, what did he do, and what was his purpose? Well, his purpose was to prepare the way for Christ. And how did he do that? He baptized with water, and he also preached, and he told the people they needed some structure. They needed to know what to do because he came and he told them, you guys are in a lot of trouble. You're not going to make it unless you start straightening out. And so the people came to him. Three different groups of people came to him, and he had three different answers. I'm reading out of Luke chapter 3, starts with verse 10. So the people asked him, saying, "What shall we do then?" And he answered and said, "He who has two tunics, let him give to him who has none. And he who has food, let him do likewise." So it's kind of like if you have double the amount of anything that you have, give half of it away, and to clothe those that don't have a coat, and to feed those that don't have food. Then the tax collectors came to him, and they came to be baptized, and they asked him, "Teacher, what shall we do?" And he said to them, "Collect no more than is what is appointed for you." That's all he told them. Just don't cheat the people. He said, when you're taking taxes, that's your work. That's what you have to do. But don't cheat. Don't take more than you're supposed to. People do that nowadays. They call it embezzling, or they call it stealing. And if they get caught, they get in a lot of trouble. But we should know that um, that's a thing, a righteous thing to do, is to just simply do what you're supposed to do and don't take extra when you're not supposed to. And then the soldiers asked him, they came to him, and they said, "Well, what shall we do?" I'm kind of surprised at the groups of people that came to him. He must have came in a way that they knew he would accept anybody, and that's how he was able to prepare the way for Christ. And the soldiers came to him, and they said, "What shall we do?" And he said, John the Baptist said, "Do not intimidate anyone or accuse falsely, and be content with your wages." That's interesting why he would say be content with their wages. Of course, don't intimidate anyone, and don't lie about someone and say they did something. But to be content with your wages, we're sort of always pushed to say, "I want a raise." But really, your work is your work. And whatever work you have, you should do it. It's a structure. It gives us a reason to get up out of bed. It gives us experiences that we wouldn't have if we just didn't do anything. So be content with your wages. Doesn't mean that you can't accept raises and things, but it's interesting that he would tell the soldiers that. And probably there's a lot more we could talk about. But for now, just know that John the Baptist gave certain structures to the people, because until then, all they had was the laws of Moses, and those were complicated. And so this way they could understand. It was like, this is a guy that we can talk to and ask him questions. And that's how he prepared the way for Christ. So we could talk to him and ask him questions. And he answers every question we have. If you read the Bible, you will find the answer. So you have a great day, and God bless you.